Hello, hello, oh, hello, 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 oh, hello, hello, hello,
Hello, hello. Loud, loud, more loud, na? हाँ. More loud is right. Okay.
hello. Hmm.
That side is loud.
Very good morning to all of you.
ఉట్టినే నేను ఏదో ట్రై చేస్తున్నా. హలో, వెరీ గుడ్ మార్నింగ్ టు ఆల్ ఆఫ్ యూ. ఆడిబుల్ కదా? ఓకే కదా? ఇఫ్ ఐ స్పీక్ బిట్ లౌడ్ ఇట్ విల్ బి audible it seems now.
Hey, general speakers will not speak that much loud.
Okay.
Let us assume, let us assume
Hello, check. Hello,
Hello. Hello. Welcome to ICE3MT 2025. Thing is not audible. Arey, coming, sir? Not coming, na?
Main mic
Not coming. Oh, sorry. YouTube.
హలో యా సార్ సౌండ్ ఓకేనా యా నేను మెయిన్ మైక్ లో తగ్గించాను అనమాట హలో యా గుడ్ మార్నింగ్ ఎవ్రీవన్ యూట్యూబ్ లింక్ అంటే కెమెరా ఉండాలి కదా లేదు లేదు అది కాదు ఇక్కడ పువ్వు ఇక్కడ ఒక పువ్వు ఎట్లా Good morning, everyone. Is it audible? No. YouTube link only. I am asking whether it is coming or not. You check it once. కొంచెం కాదు అది ఇందాక ఎప్పుడో 15-20 seconds డిలే ఉంది లేదు హలో నౌ యూ సీ దట్
ఎందుకు వినిపిస్తుందా సార్ ఓకేనా వినిపించిందా చాలా టోన్ ఇంకొంచెం ఓకేనా
ఓకేనా ఓకేనా వెల్కమ్ 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 మరింత దగ్గర పడితే ఇది చదవడం కష్టమేమో ఇట్లా పెట్టేసుకుంటే పోదాం ఇట్లా ఫస్ట్ కావాలి ఇట్లా మనది లాస్ట్ కు అకౌంట్ ఓకేనా యాసిన్ సౌండ్ పెంచాలా అంతేనా సరిపోదా సిస్టమ్ అడ్మినిస్ట్రేటర్ కదా proactive efforts in promoting the event across digital platforms మనం
మేనేజర్ కూడా అనొద్దు
IT infrastructure head.
నాకు కూడా అదే డౌట్ ఉండే
అదే అందుకోసం
ఇది ఒకటే తర్వాత కాన్ఫరెన్స్ మైక్ టెస్టింగ్ 1 2 3 వెల్కమ్ 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 ఎవరికి పిఎస్ఆర్ కాంటాక్ట్ పిఎస్ఆర్ అంటే వినవడదా అని హరిబాబు ప్లీజ్ గో టు అలాంగ్ విత్ పి రాజ్ కుమార్ గుడ్ మార్నింగ్ లైట్ బాయ్
సార్ మేము మొత్తం జూమ్ లో వస్తుంది ఎవరైనా కొట్టొచ్చు లింక్ ఊరంతా ఆయన ఏంటంటే ఎవరైనా జాయిన్ కావచ్చు అందరికి వినిపిస్తుంది మంచిగా జూమ్ లా జూమ్ లో మీరు ఏమో ఆటలు ఆడుతున్నారు. మైక్ అన్న ఆఫ్ చేయండి.
Hello. Yes. Entry working.
बोलो। हेलो। ఓకే ఇక్కడ కూడా రావట్లే స్టార్ట్ వీడియో ఓకే లాగిన్ టెక్ బ్రియో ఒక నిమిషం నేను
Welcome you all to the fourth international conference and exposition on material academicians, researchers, and industry experts who have joined us to make this event a grand success. To commence the inaugural session, I request all our esteemed dignitaries to kindly come forward onto the dais. Our conference chair, Dr. M. Venkatramana sir, Professor and Head of the Department, Mechanical Engineering Department. Our Honorable Chairman, Dr. Raghava Cherabuddi sir. Respected Principal, Dr. K. Ramohan Reddy sir. The chief guest of the today's function, Dr. Mamula Ravishankar sir, Professor and Head of the Department of Mechanical Engineering, IIT Tirupati. The guest of honor, Mr. C.K.V. Shastri sir, General Manager, Comms and Systems Private Limited. And the conference convener, Dr. P. Umameshwar Reddy sir, Professor and Associate Dean Research, CVR College of Engineering. Thank you all. As a token of respect, we would now like to present saplings to our esteemed dignitaries. I request the students to please hand over the saplings to the dignitaries. I request our chief guest, Dr. Mamula Ravishankar sir, to kindly accept the sampling. Thank you, sir. I now request our guest of honor, Mr. C.K.V. Shastri sir, to kindly accept the sampling. I request our Honorable Chairman, Dr. Raghava Cherabuddi sir, to kindly accept the sampling. I now request our Conference Chair, Dr. M. Venkatramana, sir, to kindly accept the sapling. I also request our conference convener, Dr. P. Umameshwar Reddy, sir, to kindly accept the sapling. Thank you, esteemed guests, for graciously accepting the saplings. We now commence this auspicious occasion with the lighting of lamp and the prayer song invoking knowledge, wisdom, and blessings of God. I now invite our esteemed dignitaries to please light the lamp.
எலிப்ஸ காணா சரி இப்படி ஆடிய காணா எனக்கு மார்க் போடும்போதுதான் விழாது
सकं सदा विमुक्ति साधकं कलाधरावतं सकं विलासि लोकरक्षकं अनायकैकनायकं विनाशिते दैत्यकं नताशुभाशुनाशकं नमामि तं विनायकम् न ते तरातिभीकरं नवोदितार्कभास्वरं न मत्सुरारिनिर्जरं न तादिकापदुर्धरं सुरेश्वरं निधीश्वरं गजेश्वरं गणेश्वरं महेश्वरं तमाश्रये परात्परं निरन्तरम् जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश पाहि मां जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश रक्ष मां जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश पाहि मां जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश रक्ष मां
Thank you, everyone. I now request Dr. M. Venkatramana, sir, Conference Chair and Head of the Department of Mechanical Engineering, CVR College of Engineering, to deliver the welcome address.
Respected Chief Guest, Dr. Mamila Ravishankar, Professor and Head Mechanical Engineering Department, IIT Tirupati, Guest of Honor, Sri CVK Shastri, General Manager Projects, Comsat Systems Private Limited, our beloved Chairman, Dr. Raghava Vichiravoddi, and Principal Sir, not at present, she is about to join the session, Dr. K. Rammohan Reddy, Conference Convener, Dr. P. Umamaheshwar Reddy, Deans, Associate Deans, Heads of Departments, Delegates, Students, and my esteemed departmental colleagues. A very warm welcome to each one of you to the inaugural function of the 4th International Conference and Exposition on Materials, Manufacturing, and Modeling Techniques ICE3MT 2025. The Department of Mechanical Engineering has consistently strived for excellence in academic research and industry collaboration. With a strong team of dedicated faculty, state-of-the-art laboratories, and a vibrant student community, we have been at the forefront of innovation and technical advancement. Our department has hosted several national and international conferences, workshops, and seminars, fostering a culture of knowledge, exchange, and interdisciplinary research. ICE3MT is a testament to our commitment to bringing together researchers, academicians, and industry experts to discuss and deliberate on the latest developments in mechanical engineering and allied fields. It gives me immense pleasure to share milestones of our mechanical engineering department, which was established in the year 2011. Since its inception, the department has grown steadily, establishing state-of-the-art laboratories worth of around 2.5 crores, including a notable CNC center and a machine tools lab. We received our first NBA accreditation in the year 2018 for 3 years, followed by extension for 1 more year and 3 more years thereafter. Last year, NBA team visited us again, and I am delighted to inform you that our BTech Mechanical Engineering program is now accredited till 2027-28. In 2017, our department received its first project from the Institute of Engineers India under the mentorship of Dr. P. Umaheshwar Reddy. Our students' enthusiastic participation in a national level competitions like SAE, Baha caught the attention of BMW, who generously donated a car engine to our department. In 2019, we received our first consultancy project on the design and development of antenna microwave components, thanks to Professor Gopal Krishna sir and Comsat Systems Private Limited. With the support of our management and principal, we procured production-oriented CNC machines, enabling us to undertake consultancy work. So far, we have completed consultancy project worth of 28 lakhs with another 3 lakhs project in the pipeline. I appreciate Bharat Reddy, Venkatesh, Srinivasa Gaud and Srinivas Reddy for their active involvement in consultancy. Of course, our journey in organizing international conference began in 2020, and ICE3MT 2025 marks our 4th successful edition. The year 2023 was particularly fruitful to our department. We received a prestigious research project under the CARS scheme from Defense Metallurgical Research Laboratory Limited, Hyderabad, to our Professor Dr. M. Saujanya with a grant of 60 lakhs. Another research project came from Kuwait Foundation for the Advancement of Science with a grant of 28 lakhs, where Dr. G. Naveen Kumar is the co-investigator. 2 patents were granted to our department colleague Dr. Yasin Patan. Recently, Rapid Prototyping Center was established, and the initiation for establishing this center is Dr. Saujanya. Dr. Umaheshwar Reddy received a grant to conduct Atal FDP on modeling of manufacturing process, a machine learning perspective, which is scheduled to be conducted in the first week of December. I take this opportunity to thank our chairman and principal for the unwavering support in permitting us to host this international conference. I extend my heartfelt appreciation to Dr. P. Umaheshwar Reddy, the live wire of this conference, for his tireless efforts in every aspect, right from the obtaining approvals to editorial work and overall arrangements. I congratulate Dr. Umaheshwar Reddy for his outstanding contribution to the department in terms of quality publications and citations. Special appreciation to Dr. Kishore Kumar, Harinath Reddy, Rajesh, Manohar, Rahul, and Srinivas Reddy, under the guidance of Dr. P. Umaheshwar Reddy, for their commendable work in bringing out the conference proceedings effectively. Active involvement of all faculty and non-teaching staff of our department in successful organization of this conference is highly appreciated. Hearty congratulations and thanks to all delegates. Special thanks to sponsors of this conference, TVS Motors, Comsat Systems Private Limited, Prism Hospitality Services, Bukianix. We are honored to have such distinguished guests with us today, whose presence adds immense value to this event. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to all the dignitaries, delegates, and participants for joining us and making this conference a grand success. Let us look forward to insightful sessions, meaningful interactions, and fruitful collaborations over the course of this conference. Thank you all once again, and I welcome to ICE3MT 2025. Thanks.
Thank you, sir. I now request our Honorable Chairman, sir, to address the gathering.
Morning all, respected chief guest, guest of honor, my dear colleagues, some students. First of all, I think principal sir is busy with the NBA team. So NBA is visiting today for accreditation of MTech structural and VLSI. So he's not able to make here. I'm also talking on behalf of myself and principals. So like all conferences, I keep saying the same thing. So it's a great avenue for presenting your work, getting feedback, and basically networking with plenty of like-minded individuals from the same field. So I just gathered that there are papers, about 25% of the papers accepted for the conference are from outside India. So which is amazing. The main advantage of online conference also is anybody anywhere in the world can present their stuff, which was impossible before 2020. So should take advantage of experts from various countries, US, Russia, as also South America is there, Uzbekistan, Oman and Indonesia, among many other countries. And so I just did, I don't have much to talk about technically here. So I just did a chat GPT on what the conference is about. So it has given some technical details which I don't understand, and because it's a mechanical stuff. But it gave me why attend this conference, and it basically read out whatever it's come. I always say the same two things. If I go to any conference, it's a great networking opportunity, get to meet, and also get feedback on your presentations. So I'll read what ChatGPT said. Why attend? So great networking opportunity with peers and industry in the manufacturing, materials, engineering domain. The same thing I keep repeating. So nothing new in ChatGPT. Chance to meet present your work, get feedback, and see latest trends in manufacturing, materials, and model. So if it was a VLSA conference, it would have said chance to present your work, get feedback, and latest trends in VLSA technology, instead of materials and manufacturing and modeling. So nothing great about ChatGPT. So, and I think I thank the organizers for inviting me to be part of the inaugural ceremony. So it's again, like I said, great opportunity to learn from various leaders, technological leaders in that particular area, and also present your work. So thanks once again. All the best to all the participants and the organizers.
Thank you, sir. May I now request Dr. P. Umameshwar Reddy, sir, conference convener, to introduce our chief guest and speak about the conference.
Respected chief guest of today's event, Dr. Mamila Ravishankar, Professor, Head of the Department, Mechanical Engineering, IIT Tirupati. Guest of honor, Sri CKV Shastri Garu, General Manager, Comsat Systems Private Limited. Our Chairman, sir, Principal, sir, and Dr. M. Venkatramana, Head of the Department, Conference Chair. Coordinators, Dr. Kishore Kumar and Arinatha Reddy, sir. Co-coordinators, members of the organizing committee, faculty members and students of mechanical engineering, and heads, associate deans of college, and conference delegates, participants from across the globe. A very good morning to everyone. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to the 4th International Conference and Exposition on Materials, Manufacturing and Modeling Techniques, ICE3MT 2025. On behalf of the Department of Mechanical Engineering, I extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to everyone joining us for this conference. Over the past 6 years, ICE3MT has grown into a unique platform for sharing research advancements in sustainable manufacturing and material science, while promoting collaboration among academia, industry, and research communities. The 4th edition of this conference continues legacy, enhancing the perception of ICE3MT as a leading forum for researchers and professionals to explore, advance the latest developments in the fields of materials, manufacturing, and modeling techniques. We are honored to welcome eminent keynote speakers to the conference, Dr. Mamila Ravishankar, Professor and Head of the Department, IIT Tirupati, and Dr. Manoj Gupta, Professor in the Materials Division, National University of Singapore. I am confident that their keynote addresses will inspire all participants to pursue innovation and excellence in research and technology in the field of materials and manufacturing. On behalf of the organizing committee, I am delighted to share few important highlights about our conference. This conference received a tremendous response, attracting over 260 submissions from around the world. After a rigorous review process, we have selected 81 papers with an acceptance rate of about 30%. So, which reflects the high quality of papers showcased at our conference. I congratulate all the authors whose papers have been accepted and extend my sincere thanks to our technical committee members, reviewers, for their meticulous evaluation and selection of papers submitted to the conference. Out of 81 papers accepted for the conference, 61 are from India and 20 plus papers from abroad. So the international participants represent several countries, including USA, Russia, Vietnam, Chile, Maldives, Uzbekistan, Nigeria, Iran, Iraq, Oman, Indonesia, and many other countries. So these contributions truly stand for the global spirit and uphold the high standards of ICE3MT International Conference. This conference features eight sessions, 2 offline and 6 online, each shared by esteemed session chairs from reputed organizations at national level and abroad. On behalf of the organizing committee, I am pleased to announce that a best paper contest will be held among the papers presented in each session. The best paper from each session will be awarded with a certificate of appreciation. The key strength of this conference lies in our reviewers and esteemed editors. Our technical committee and reviewers consist of about 100 researchers from reputed national and international organizations. So we sincerely thank their invaluable contributions to this international conference. Coming to editorial team, I thank my co-editors, Professor Manoj Gupta, National University of Singapore, Professor N.S. Reddy, Jiangshan National University, South Korea, for their support and time with this conference. This conference is collaborated with the EPJ Web of Conferences, EDP Sciences, a Scopus indexed proceedings to publish or accepted, registered, and presented papers in this conference. So for this, I thank editorial production team and EPJ Web of Conference person. With this collective strength, I am confident that ICE3MT 2025 stands among the highest quality conferences in India, enhancing its perception as a premier platform for researchers and innovation in the field of manufacturing and material science. For this, I thank our principal, sir, for his continuous guidance and support in conducting the conference. I also sincere thank to our chairman, sir, for his trust, encouragement, and support, and for granting all the necessary permissions to the Department of Mechanical Engineering to organize this international event. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed sponsors, Comsat Systems Private Limited and TVS Motor Company, whose support made the smooth organization of the conference possible and strengthened the spirit of collaboration between academia and industry at the heart of this international conference. I also sincerely thank the conference delegates, the members of technical and organizing committee, and the dedicated faculty members of the department, whose commitment and teamwork have been the foundation of ICE3MT's continued success. Once again, I welcome all the participants and wish you a fruitful, inspiring, and memorable conference. Thank you. It is now my pleasure to introduce today's chief guest, Dr. Mamila Ravishankar, Professor and Head of the Department of Mechanical Engineering at IIT Tirupati. Dr. Ravishankar served nearly 7 years as an assistant professor at IIT Guwahati before joining IIT Tirupati. He obtained his BTech from Sri Venkateshwara University, Tirupati, and both MTech and PhD from IIT Kanpur. His research group focuses on micro-nano manufacturing, sustainable manufacturing, precision 3D printing, online monitoring, biomanufacturing, coatings, tribology. His lab encourages in developing lab-scale innovations into commercial manufacturing products. He has published over 110 papers in international journals, 150 international conference papers, holds 7 patents, has contributed to 5 edited books and 25 book chapters. Several of his patents have been transferred to leading Indian research labs, including CMTI Bangalore. Dr. Ravishankar secured many research funding projects with a total amount of about 7.5 crore as a principal investigator and over 200 crores as a co-investigator from different funding agencies such as BARC, DST, ISRO, DRDO, MeitY, Imprint, BRAC, IGSTC, SERV, IKS, TAIR, and ISRF. He guided 10 PhD students, 40 MTech students, and 50 BTech students, and currently guiding 20 PhD scholars. He serves as associate editor to the Journal of Manufacturing Processes, a Q1 journal with impact factor 6.1, and is an editorial board member of the IMechE Journal of Micro Manufacturing. He has received several prestigious awards, including the IEA Young Engineers Award in 2015, ISAMP Award in 2011, and was a finalist for the NAE Young Engineer Award in 2014. He is recognized among the top 2% of scientists worldwide, according to global ranking by Stanford University and elsewhere, highlighting his exceptional contribution to research. He is also the top inventive Indian researcher in iInvent 2023. Along with his students, he has received many best paper and poster awards in national and international conferences. He was also honored with the Institute Blues Outstanding Sports Personality at IIT Kanpur in 2009 for his exceptional achievements in sports. Thank you, sir, for accepting our invitation and gracing the inaugural session of ICE3MT 2025. Thank you.
We are truly honored to have with us Dr. Mamila Ravishankar, sir, Professor and Head of the Department of Mechanical Engineering, IIT Tirupati. Sir, we request you to kindly deliver the inaugural address.
So, thank you. Distinguished Chairman of the college, Dr. C.V. Raghav Garu, Principal Ram Mohan Reddy sir, and Guest of Honor C.V.K. Shastri Comsat Systems, Conference Chair Dr. Venkatramana Garu, and Conference Convener and friend Dr. Uma Maheshwar Reddy, coordinators, conference delegates, participants. A very good morning to all of you. Indeed, a honor for me and a privilege to inaugurate the 4th International Conference and Exposition on Materials Manufacturing and Modeling Techniques. So I welcome you all the scholars and other things. Okay. So if you see the 3M, materials, manufacturing and modeling. So they all go hand in hand. Okay. If you don't do proper modeling, you may choose wrong materials, and you may use multiple experiments to come to a optimized compositions and other things. So obviously you need to start with modeling. Okay, that is one way. So materials, if you see, just to start with your body, you have lot of materials ranging from calcium to say you have carbon to so on, and many things are there, and manufacturing. So simple example where these are all three you can see normally, and worst scenario, because when you all require these materials are, for example, biomaterials and other things. So you might be seeing in the newspaper that somebody throwed acid on some person or something. So for example, if you take that particular example, what will happen? Just somebody throwed an acid, assume that on a face or anything. So you need to chop the portion which you need to do. Obviously, second thing, when you chop, you have to take a different see the liquid, it can expand in any direction. So you need to take in a certain polygon structures where you can get precious cells also. So when you take out, what will happen? Some portion is just you have a depth. So you need to do a 3D scanner you need to do, then you need to do the modeling, rendering and everything you need to do the modeling. Then this modeling you need to transfer. At the same time, you have to take the cells and then you have to put into extracellular matrix and biomaterials to grow the cells. That is the advanced material. Then you need to put this CAD model to the 3D printer, 3D bioprinter in fact, and you can get a model out of it and you can fix. Probability of working compared to the normal materials is better. I say you can have 80 to 85% of working because the cells are taken from your body only, right? So it is grown. So that's how modeling, materials, as well as manufacturing plays a hand in hand coordination. So, however, in particular scenario like India and other things, no, so we all want to expertise in all areas. Normally, preferably not, because if you put your legs in too many areas, a good experimentalist may not be a good modeling person. A good modeling person may not be a good experimentalist. Okay. So normally when you see our PhD theses in premier institutions, we try our best to make sure that if you are a experimentally strong, like 75% to 80%, you will have experimental and followed by 20 to 30% of modeling, because you should also know what is the physics behind it or a science behind it. That's our motto will be like that. Okay. So coming to the manufacturing. So manufacturing, if at all we want to see, current GDP of our country is like fluctuating between 17 to 18%, which is where manufacturing contributes. I'm not saying, okay, manufacturing contribution. For example, if you see a developed nations such as our neighbor, let's not, okay, so their contribution is almost all 25 to 35% in between fluctuates. So if at all we want to become a superpower, obviously we need to upgrade ourselves. But for example, if you go in the market and you purchase a toy or something made in India and same product which comes from the neighboring nations, so obviously that comes at the economic price, even though it crossed the borders, income, a lot of taxes and other things, still it is selling at a less price than what we are producing. So that means that there is a some where we need to develop. So, okay. So the point number one, if you go around Hyderabad or if you go around any metropolitan city, you can see a lot of welding stations, you have a lot of turning, milling conventionally. So the thing is that conventional manufacturing, we are very good. If it is a workshop is at the a forefront of a adjacent to a small build in a building in a adjacent to a main road or something, so you have a pretty good manufacturing development in terms of conventional manufacturing. So where is the gap? If at all I want to do like 18% to 25% by 2030 or 2047, whatever maybe, like if at all I want to do, so we need to have a niche areas like micro nano manufacturing, and so where we, that is what the honorable ministers are always telling, that we need to develop advanced manufacturing technologies where we need to, for a simple example, you have a lot of DRDO and ISRO. These are all require some of the conventional and some of the things which are very, very precise. I think we are depending still on some of the advanced countries. So, however, we have a lot of potential and we can do it also. Okay. So, for example, if you see another area of manufacturing that industry 5.0 is talking about is sustainability aspects. So sustainability aspects also you need, because you may be developing a very, very niche product, but you are polluting the environment. That may not be a right thing, actually. That's why sustainability in industry 5.0 came into picture. So sustainability, you can have economic sustainability, you have environmental sustainability, you have social friendliness and so on. Many things are there. Okay. So Vision 2050, what UNO says is that try to go with zero waste manufacturing. So you should produce a very minimal waste. Nobody can make it. I think it is maybe a slightly difficult if you go with zero or something. So you can go with minimal, like what you talk in medical terms, non-invasive. Okay. Normally non-invasive is very difficult. X-rays is non-invasive definitely, but so people will go with minimal invasive and so on. Okay. So at the same time, so looking at Hyderabad potential and other things, you should also concentrate on skill development also. Nowadays, our government or either state government or central government, or I don't know about much things about government, but yeah, just skill development. You see, what is coming next is semiconductor machine is coming, quantum machine is coming. If I say I will do turning milling, bhaiya, dhanyavad, thank you, chai pijiye, chale jaiye. Okay, so things will happen. So what I mean to say is that you should upgrade yourself. If at all I want to go with the semiconductor machine, what mechanical engineer? If you take semiconductor manufacturing, which engineer will be highest required? Can anybody know? Semiconductor, for example, I want to manufacture a semiconductor chip. So 40% of the semiconductor manufacturing industry is controlled by chemical engineers, not electronic, not mechanical or something. So followed by 25% mechanical engineers. Then comes all electronics people, that people, these people, computer science people and other things. Okay. So there is a lot of scope for mechanical engineers, and at the same time in the institutions, I don't know about other institutions, we normally will have minors actually. So like mechanical engineering is my BTech, assume, and I can do some minor courses, means I have to pass in good grades in another, like electronics or computer science or chemical engineering or bio, or nowadays people are also interested in public policy. So we have the facilities. Those people who are looking for ready for semiconductor mission, because 5 semiconductor giants are going to start, and by the time if you are in second year or third year, those people are sitting. You should also explore those things if at all you want to have a good package in the placement. Placement is obvious. Sometimes there is a chance of high chance of placement, but better placement you can have, which is called sustainable. You can say, I am getting more paid. But at the same time, many students for mechanical engineering is also going to computers. Okay. So the analysis that we have just showed to our students also when we used to, after 10 years of your job, what we identified is that mechanical engineer who stick to the mechanical engineer are paid much better than a guy who is entered into a software engineer. So those people who are mechanical engineers, I just to give you an assurance that I cannot promise or something, but you may have a better life. However, that may not be. The second thing is, for example, if you are sticking to the mechanical engineer, you develop in a 10 years time lot of expertise in that particular domain. But if you go to a computer science or something, what do you know? Every day some new things will come, new softwares will come, you need to update. And so the experience that you gained in last 10 years for a mechanical engineer is going to fetch you a, see, that is what the analysis that we have done for our students to explain all those things and other things. Okay. So at the same time, normally students, when we say, please attend the conferences. So please attend the, sir, my area of it is slightly matching. So I'm telling about my own students. I'm not talking about any. So the thing is that why you should attend a conference? Why you should attend a conference is 25% is for your presentation and your things, whatever so-called you go to a conference. But 75% of the conference is for making, as Professor Raghavas are saying, networking. And at the same time, when you are presenting your thing, there will be some people who are listening to your, and your thought process of your research will be in wide direction. So what will happen now? So other people may tell you, why don't you do like this? What is, so that perspective of your problem may be notably will change also sometimes. So you should attend a conference to check whether your research is in right direction or not. Point number one. Point number two, what are the other areas that I can connect to my research? So that is the primary thing that you should always look at. And the third thing, anyhow, obviously, to minimize your stage fear, because after doing your PhD or something, you need to go for a faculty position or a, even though you go for a company, researcher, TVS people are there. So if you don't have a good speaking skills, so it will be difficult for you. So obviously you have, and at the same time, nowadays people are also in Hyderabad, you can see lot of startup companies are coming. Okay. If you have talent, you have, so just believe in yourself and do a excellent work. Normally, the startup, a small, why Hyderabad is famous? Hyderabad, whenever you somebody say Hyderabad biryani, haven't I? A small, once upon a time, a small, maybe I don't know about a hotel. I don't want to take the name also because I am not supposed to take. But a small hotel with a biryani became a very big hotel, and a very turnover is very big. So a small idea can, idea sim ka bhi, an idea can change your life. The same thing. A small thing that you can do, you can change your life. And I was seeing that I was just having discussion with Shastri sir and other sir there. So they have a lot of abundance of knowledge that so those people who are students, you can discuss because their experience is a very, very big experience. Always, no, उससे क्या discuss करेंगे यार हमको पता है. No, what क्या पता है? See, in Africa, there is a saying, if any elderly person, always pronounce elderly person. Because in a one committee, project committee, I went and I said, this particular technology works for old people. And most of the time, the committee will be old people only. So one person offended and they said, how can you say old? Okay, I say. So from there onwards, I learned that learning is always. So you say, later he told me after coming out, he say, I lost the project definitely because, okay. So he says, elderly people. That is a respective way of, so what I'm saying, in African, one nation, I don't know the nation, I also see the shots and other thing, but I see some of the shots which are useful for me because, so they say that if a elderly person expires, okay, a book in a library is burnout. That means that a book is in a library burnout. That means that they will have a ample amount of, because they might have saw plenty of the things in their life with their experience and other things. I strongly suggest that you frequently go and disturb them. Sir, this I want. They are more happy than, in fact, they will be more happy to share their ideas. That idea you never get in your life sometimes. So that is where the experience comes, okay. So with this, I take this opportunity to do commend the organizing team for bringing together such a diverse and dynamic forum for in the area of advancing mechanical materials and manufacturing science and other things. And I encourage every delegate of this to participate actively, because actively and passively, sometimes no online just switch on करके हम चले जाते हैं. So many people do. I am the subset of that one, definitely. Okay. So actively to take part in all the sessions, workshop and discussions. Let us conference serve as a platform to share the experience, explore the fresh perspectives and develop the innovative solutions that can shape the sustainable technologies for the future. With this thought, because anyhow you have to listen to me after this one. So I wish the conference a great success and hope to prove to be a productive, enlightening, and memorable experience to everyone. Okay. And on behalf of IIT Tirupati, so I welcome you all. So we are open with all the type of collaborations, and we have 5 specializations, because this is advertisement that I have to do because I am the head of the department. Okay, if I would have not entered the department, I would have not said. So we have solid mechanics and design, fluid and thermal, advanced manufacturing, robotics and automation, and aerospace. We have 5 specializations with a spanning of almost all 20 to 25. And we also have professor of practices from Daimler, professor of practices from Tata Systems, Tata Advanced Systems, and so on. So with this, I thank and I congratulate the organizers and the convener and other people. Thank you, and please welcome to IIT Tirupati.
Thank you, sir, for your enlightening words and valuable insights, and definitely looking forward to collaborate with you in future. We now proceed with the release of ICE3MT 2025 conference proceedings. May I request our chief guest, Dr. Mamila Ravishankar, sir, to kindly release the book. Thank you all. Before we hear from our guest of honor, we would like to briefly highlight the consultancy and industry interaction activities of our department. May I now request Professor C.H. Gopal Krishna sir to kindly share a few words about the consultancy initiatives of the Department of Mechanical Engineering and to introduce our guest of honor, Mr. C.K.V. Shastri sir, General Manager, Comsat Systems Private Limited.
Good morning, everybody. The consultancy work started with CSPL way back in 2018 or so, and it involved the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering for the RF design part, and for realization, the Mechanical Engineering Department, which has got excellent facility in the form of CAD/CAM center, was utilized in physically realizing the component. We had a MOU with CSPL, Comsat Systems Private Limited, who are working on the satellite association antennas, right from very small aperture terminal VSAT, so-called VSAT, to large reflectors up to 13.5 meter diameter, used for strategic applications as well as remote sensing applications, plus, of course, normal communication purposes. This antenna system, if you understand the antenna engineering, is not just RF engineering, it's a combination of right from soil mechanics to control system engineering. Hardly the RF portion will be around maybe 25%. Rest are all the soil mechanics. We have to do the soil investigation, start the soil bearing capacity. From that, it starts the work. Then the structural analysis, the wind force analysis, using the latest computational fluid dynamics, etc. Then realizing the one small portion in the entire antenna system is the critical heart of the system, is the feed system. In that feed system, several precision microwave components are there. These precision microwave components are being manufactured by different processes like EDM, wire cut, etc., and CNC machining. So Comsat Systems has decided to work with the CVR College of Engineering in realizing these precision microwave components across various frequency bands, C band to KU band, etc. And now, today, we have developed a product in association with our mechanical engineering department, this TU21 mode coupler. This is called a tracking coupler. Whenever the satellite is launched, when it is taking off from the rocket, when it gets separated, it should be immediately tracked, otherwise it will go into the nearby sea. So that critical period, this antenna should track the satellite and pick up the signal. Once you catch the signal, you can automatically track. For tracking those during the critical period, this component in the feed system is used. You can see the complication of the whole thing. It's a operating in KU band, where the antenna, one parameter is called antenna beam width. It will be in fraction of a degree, and the pointing error or the tracking error will be in 1/10 of that fraction of the beam width. So normally it is 1/10 of the beam width. So if the antenna beam width is about, say, 0.5 degrees, it should track with an accuracy of 0.05 degrees. It will help in tracking that satellite. And of course, once it is put in its final orbit, either it could be a low Earth orbit or it could be a geostationary orbit, this will come in handy to precisely track and position the antenna, always looking at the satellite. Now coming to Mr. Shastri, he graduated from Regional Engineering College, Tiruchinapalli. Now, so of course, NIT. Okay.
So now today, the T21 tracking arm is handed over to Comsat Systems Private Limited from our chairman, sir. Chairman sir and Dr. TVK Shastri, CVK Shastri garu, please come out of this. And Bharat Reddy, Venkatesh, Srinivas Reddy, Srinivas Gaud, Nageshwar Rao from our CVR side, and Sachin from Comsat Systems. Also, please join us.
So, this is a development come consultancy project taken up now. The criticality involved is the precision manufacturing. See, outside it may be this thing, but inside dimensions are very, very critical. If you come and closely observe how difficult it is, you can understand. Now, let me have the pleasure of introducing my ex-colleague at ECIL, Mr. C.K.V. Shastri. He graduated from now presently NIT Tiruchirappalli, earlier REC Warangal. Immediately after graduation, way back in 1972, he joined Heavy Engineering Corporation, Ranchi. After a stint at Ranchi, he joined ECIL and he was associated with some of the nationally important projects like 32-meter Chandrayaan antenna. He was the deputy project manager. See, the 32-meter DSN antenna is a 300-ton structure moving on a wheel and track and pointing to the satellite orbiting around the moon 6 lakhs kilometers away. As I said, the pointing accuracy is in milli degrees. To that accuracy, you have to position the antenna and track. So he was associated with that project at ECIL. Then subsequently, we worked on one fundamental research project called MACE, Major Atmospheric Cherenkov Experiment. It came up near Ladakh, Leh. There is a place called Hanley, where this acute mountain sickness, etc., will be there. When you go to Leh, you have to lay down for a couple of days because the oxygen content is very, very less. Then only you will be allowed to move to the place called Hanley. Bordering almost, it is a cold, dry desert area. This MACE telescope, Major Atmospheric Cherenkov Experiment, whenever a gamma ray burst occurs in the atmosphere, it gets converted into visible light. That light is called Cherenkov light, named after the scientist Cherenkov. So that was the second largest telescope in the entire globe. Okay, maybe in Asia, that is the largest telescope. There also he worked. Then subsequently, all these projects are one of their kind. And for Antarctica, which is a God forbidden place, which is 6 months daylight and 6 months complete dark, there we delivered for both remote sensing as well as data communication stations to NRSC. That is because the Antarctica continent is near the pole. It has got a positional advantage. Whenever the remote sensing satellite passes over the landmass, it takes 4 or 5 days again to pass over the same landmass. that means vital information is lost. Suppose if you want to monitor the border, after 4 days, what has happened? The war is over and you will be left with. At the pole, you got continuous observation of the place. You can get the observation, and that data is transmitted to the mainland through these data communication links. So that project is also involved. Now currently he is working at CSPL, ComSat Systems Private Limited, and general manager. And today actually we have invited the managing director, Mr. S. John, to be the guest of honor, but unfortunately he has to undergo some medical treatment, some angiogram, etc. Right now is in the hospital. So we requested to depute him to formally take over the PE2 and tracking coupler made at CVR College of Engineering. With this, I think I have done enough. Thank you.
We are delighted to have Mr. CKV Shastri sir with us today. Sir, we request you to kindly address the gathering.
Subhodayam to all. Mr. Gopalakrishna Masan has told all technical and other things about me and ComSat. I'm left with nothing. Anyway, thing is, I'm Shastri from ComSat Systems. I'm substituting for Mr. John, our founder and the managing director. Mr. John, due to slight aberration in his normal health and not want to refract it further, he wants to take what do you call rest, and he craves your indulgence for the physical absence. I have his message here and I'll read it out to you. I thank Chairman Cherabulli Educational Society, Dr. C.V. Raghava, Advisor Dr. C. Madhusudana Reddy, and Principal CVR College of Engineering, Dr. K. Rammohan Reddy, for inviting me to be the guest of honor in the inaugural function of the International Conference ICE3MT 2025. I feel it's a great honor bestowed on me for addressing the participants. Industry institution tie-ups are crucial partnerships between academia and business that drive technology growth and development, merging the creative fundamental research of the academia with the commercial focus and the resources of the industrial sector. Institutions provide cutting-edge talent and theoretical knowledge, while industrial organizations offer marketing insights, funding, and the capacity for commercialization. This symbiosis accelerates innovation, addresses real-world problems, and strengthens economic competitiveness. These partnerships, often called industry-academia collaborations, act as a powerful engine for innovation, creating new technologies and developing a skilled workforce. There are a lot of benefits for both industry. I would not say both, for others also. Industry, then the academic institutions, and then the students. For industries, access to the cutting edge research and talent, enhancing R&D and innovation, risk reduction, increased competitiveness, and for academic institutions, real-world application for research, commercialization and funding, enhanced reputation, faculty and curriculum development. For students, it is enhanced employment opportunities, professional networking, entrepreneurial opportunities. Technology, there are several models available for these collaborations. Technology transfer offices, cooperative R&D projects, technology licensing, internship and cooperative programs, executive education, institutional spin-offs, and then innovation hubs and science parks. And you have IIT Madras Research Park is a notable example in India. There are always other side to a coin. While there are several benefits, there are challenges too. Despite the mutual benefits, industry and academia collaborations face several obstacles. Cultural differences. The academic institutions prioritize long-term fundamental research, while business focuses on rapid profit-driven solutions. Different goals and timelines. Differing pace of academic research and industry timelines can cause friction. Intellectual property conflicts. Disagreements over the ownership of patents, copyrights, and royalties can be a major barrier. Bureaucracy and communication gaps. Lengthy administrative processes within the institution and lack of communication can slow down partnerships. Insufficient funding. Academic institutions may lack the research for applied research, while companies may be hesitant to invest in projects with uncertain outcomes. Solutions to bridge these gaps include clear agreements and communication, establishing transparent written agreements from the outset can clarify IP rights, project goals, and timelines. Dedicated liaison offices, institutions-run offices or hubs can facilitate connections and streamline communications between institutions and industry partners. Government incentives, tax breaks, and grants can encourage and support collaborative R&D projects. Cross-training programs that expose both faculty and industry professionals to others' environment can foster mutual understanding and respect. Future trends. The future of industry and academia collaboration is moving towards more deeply integrated and strategic partnerships driven by several trends. Digital transformation and AI. The integration of AI, data analytics, and digital platforms will streamline collaboration, enable remote research, and create new avenues for the joint projects. Strategic long-term alliances. The focus is shifting from short-term projects to long-term alliances and that align with the strategic objectives of both partners. Cross-discipline research. Complex challenges require solutions that combine diverse academic fields with multiple industries structures. Triple helix model. Increasing interaction and collaboration between institutions, industry, and the government to foster innovation and economic growth. Inclusivity and broader engagement. There is a growing effort to extend partnerships beyond elite institutions to include smaller enterprises, MSMEs like ComSat systems, and wider range of academic disciplines. Sensing the importance and advantage of all this, ComSat systems have signed an MOU with CVR College of Engineering in the year 2018 for the design and development of satellite earth station antennas, mainly for the RF components like 4-port combiners and the TE21 combiners in C, X, Ku, and Ka bands. I can explicitly say that ComSat CVR College collaboration has helped ComSat to achieve the objective of design, development, and manufacture of RF products that were hitherto imported are now indigenously manufactured and supplied to ISRO, DRDO, MOD, and other organizations. With the government of India encouraging the industry and academic interaction, our partnership with CVR College has practically proved how much essential it is for carrying out high-end R&D so that top quality products that meet international standards are designed, manufactured, especially for aerospace and design sectors, where R&D is a continuous activity to meet the needs of the sector, which changes rapidly with time. I am excited to say that ECE Department of College of Engineering for the Department of the CVR College of Engineering for RF design, simulation and analysis, and the Mechanical Engineering Department of the college for the manufacturing these projects in their workshop on their special purpose CNC machines. My special thanks to all the CVR College fraternity who, with their commitment, hard work, and never say die attitude, produced components comparable to world class in operation. I once again thank college management for our association for the benefit of space industry, which is now a backbone of our defense warfare systems. This association will be further cemented in the coming years through realization of multi-band satellite earth station antenna feed systems for low Earth orbit satellites and geostationary orbit satellites. The partnership is also likely to extend in design and development of radar antennas and troposcatter antennas needed for the strategic applications. I wish the international conference ICE3MT 2025 a great success and useful to all the participants to increase their technical knowledge and skills. Thank you. God bless you all.
Thank you very much, sir. To express our sincere gratitude to our esteemed speakers for their valuable insights and inspiring addresses, we would now like to felicitate them with the mementos. May I request our Honorable Chairman, Dr. Raghava Cherabudi, sir, to kindly present the memento to our chief guest, Dr. Mamila Ravishankar, sir. Thank you. I now request our head of the department, Dr. M. Venkatamana, sir, and to present the memento to the guest of honor, Mr. CKV Shastri, sir. And I request our conference convener, please to join the event. Sir. On behalf of Department of Mechanical Engineering, I would like to say a special thanks to the sponsors of this today's event, PPS, Comsat Systems Private Limited, Bookayonics, and Prism Canteen Services. I request Mr. Arjun Reddy, who is alumni of our college, to come forward to the dais And I request Ms. Abhikshetra to present the sapling.
Good morning, everyone. I here represent TVS Motors. So our vision is to transform people's life by providing them mobility solutions, which is sustainable, economical, and efficient. So like we are the third largest manufacturing of two-wheeler motors in the world, and the second in India. And to the topic, if you talk, like if you talk about materials, do you really know that materials can be smart? Like I want to keep it interactive. I have very small time, so yes, materials can be smart, and as time goes by, materials are getting smarter, lighter, and stronger. And TVS has put 500 crores of innovation every year to produce better materials and give good manufacturing. And as for the manufacturing, we have we have a very good system where in our assembly line we produce for every 28 seconds we produce one vehicle. And modeling, if we talk, we have around 20 models with us, and we have 14 models launching in the next 2 to 3 years. So I think for me it's very relatable to talk about this 3MT, and I thank you for the time. Thank you.
Thank you. Now I request Dr. K. Kishore Kumar sir, Conference Coordinator and Associate Professor, Mechanical Engineering Department, to propose the vote of thanks.
Good morning to everyone. On behalf of the organizing committee of ICE3MT 2025, it is my honor to deliver the vote of thanks. It gives me immense pride to share that this is the fourth international conference being organized by our department, and our preparations for ICE3MT 2025 began as early as April this year, with the entire team working with great dedication. First and foremost, I express our sincere gratitude to our respected chairman, Dr. Raghava V. Cherabudi, for his constant encouragement and invaluable support in organizing this conference. I also extend our heartfelt thanks to our principal, Dr. K. Ramamohan Reddy, for his continuous motivation and guidance, which have been instrumental in smooth conduct of this event. We are deeply grateful to our chief guest, Dr. Mamila Ravishankar, professor at IIT Tirupati, for gracing this inaugural session and delivering an inspiring address. Sir, your presence has truly elevated this occasion. And special thanks to our chief guest for attending today, because he has to go back to Tirupati and attend a marriage at 4 p.m. today. Really a tight schedule, sir. Thank you very much. We are equally honored to thank our guest of honor, Mr. CKV Shastri, General Manager, Comsat Systems Private Limited, for joining us today and sharing his valuable industry insights. Thank you, sir. Our sincere thanks to our conference chair, Dr. M. Venkatramana, Head of Department of Mechanical Engineering, for his academic leadership and support throughout the preparation of ICE3MT 2025. We also thank our conference convener, Dr. P. Umameshwar Reddy, Professor and Associate Dean Research, for his excellent coordination and constant guidance. A special word of appreciation to my fellow coordinator and co-coordinators, whose dedicated involvement and teamwork have played a crucial role in organization of this event. A special acknowledgement to our IT infrastructure head, Mr. Brahmanand, for his proactive efforts in promoting the event across digital platforms and ensuring seamless technical support. I further extend my thanks to all the distinguished keynote speakers, session chairs, reviewers, delegates, and participants for their valuable contribution to this conference. Our sincere appreciation goes to the entire organizing committee, faculty members, non-teaching staff, student volunteers, and members of Kalakriti Club for their tireless efforts behind the scene. And I also thank all the heads of various departments, deans and associate deans for gracing this occasion. Finally, we thank all our sponsors, TVS Motors, Comsat Systems Private Limited, Buckinix, and Prism Hospitality Services, and our publishing partner, EPJ Web of Conferences, for their valuable support. Once again, thank you all for your gracious presence. We look forward to a highly engaging and fruitful conference ahead. Our department has got sanctioned 1 week offline Atal FDP program titled Modeling of Manufacturing Processes, a machine learning perspective, to be held in the month of December, first week of December. So interested members can register this event also. Thank you very much. And I request all the participants, organizing committee, to come for a group photo. And later join high tea. Thank you. All participants and organizing committee members. First participants.
తర్వాత స్నాక్స్ పెట్టుకుంటా అందరు ప్రొఫెసర్స్ లా ఉంటారు అప్పుడే అప్పుడే వస్తా ఎక్స్పెక్ట్స్ ఉంటేనే బాగుంటుంది మళ్ళీ లైట్స్ ఆఫ్ చేస్తారు నేను కనిపిస్తానా కొంచెం అటు జరపండి ఎవరు కూర్చోరు కదా సార్ ఎవరు కూర్చోరు కదా కొంచెం అటు జరపండి జాగ్రత్త జాగ్రత్త మీద పడుతుంది
అరే పునీత్ రారా అరే అది ఏం అక్కర్లేదు అది పెద్ద అడ్జస్ట్మెంట్ కాదు స్క్రీన్ ఆఫ్ మీటింగ్ ఆఫ్ చేసి కెమెరా ఆఫ్ చేసి ఉదయ్ సైడ్ స్నాక్స్ नहीं Okay, sir. అంటే యూట్యూబ్ లైవ్ చేసేసి ఓకే జూమ్ ఉంది సార్ better to show to these people the important is same thing sales and